What's going on, YouTube? Back again with another video, and this time we're going to be talking about Tony Stewart's All-American Racing. Now, this is a game that I don't think I've done a video on yet. I did do a few videos on his previous game, the Sprint Car Racing. This is a totally different game, all new game engine, all new physics engine, everything. And what we're going to be talking about today is the new DLC update that came out on Friday. And what that entails is the addition of an all-new class, Dirt Late Models. This is something that a lot of people was asking for, a lot of people were looking into. Now, that's just what it started off with. That's not a car that I created, but looky here. We got Jack Carter, Tom Morgan, Amanda Parker, Jimmy Reynolds, Tiffany Rogers, Casey Smith, and then we start with the Tony Stewart designs. That Ford Performance is a pretty good looking car. Mobile 1, Sage, and then we got Samantha Thompson, Austin Williamson, Eddie Wright, and there we go. So I'm going to go ahead, jump in the Tony Stewart Ford Performance car. Let's go to Millstone Park, a nice low-banked half-mile track. Okay, so I'm going to go in. I'm just going to go one click to the loose side. Oh. I'm just going to go one click to the loose side. Run a couple of practice laps. I have not ran any laps in a late model yet. And I can already feel that these are absolutely insane on speed. Oh my god. Carrying so much speed into the turns. I'm honestly feel like I'm running way too fast for the track. Yeah, especially right now while I'm trying to get the feel of the car. There is a lot of off-the-throttle time running through the corners. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely having some difficulties making this car get around the track like it needs to, which I know is all on me. I need to be off the throttle a whole lot sooner coming into the turn. Back in about halfway through. There we go. That's a little bit better lap.
That was a quick one.
Yeah. I don't know how well you can hear me on-off throttle. There we go. I'm getting into it pretty quickly here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and return to the garage.
Practice times are in. Let's take a look.
We're going to go ahead, go next session, and I'm going to qualify.
It's qualifying time. Good luck out there.
Kind of running a little bit high on that corner. Not quite what I want. I want to attack the bottom line in the corner.
That's the fastest lap we've seen yet. Awesome lap.
Yeah, definitely got to get off the gas early to make it go around the corners properly.
Oh, lap. That should get the pole.
Alright, qualified pole. I think I only have the difficulty on normal or something like that. I'm not at a super high difficulty obviously. I mean, for me to get the pole that easily, you know.
And here they come for the start of the race. The green is out and they come roaring to the line down towards the first turn.
Yeah, so far, just from what I'm seeing, getting off the throttle early enough is definitely a big factor in these cars. Because you can carry way too much speed into the turns on these. And then next thing you know, you are beating the outside retaining wall. And it's not, it's not like, even up to the big block mods, you could basically run all the way until the track started turning, and then just be off throttle for the, for the first half, basically all the way through the center of the turn, you could just be off the throttle from, oh, that was a bad hit. Basically for the entirety of turn 1 right there, you could be off the turn, you could be off throttle and then get back in, coming into turn 2, and everything would line out and go perfect. Now this, it seems like you need to be off throttle for a full second before you get to the beginning of the turn, just to make the car. And that's probably something that you can change a whole lot going through and doing custom setups and whatnot. I know it's not going to, running a slider setup is not going to be the optimum setup. There's probably a whole lot of things you can change that'll make it set with you being on throttle later into the turn.
That was an amazing win. The winner is something special. Let's take a look at the official results.
So we're going to go ahead and run the qualify dash.
These drivers will race as hard as they can to get. They're coming to the line. The green flag is out and we are underway. Just a quick reminder, after the AMA tonight, there will be an autograph session in the pits with many of your favorite drivers participating.
No good, no good.
The field is pretty much spread out around the racetrack now. Not too many gaps out there, which means there's going to be even more pressure on these drivers.
Oh no! I'm trying to race them clean, but these cars, especially in a pack, man, I cannot control these cars very easily. It just feels like it is all over the place. Especially if I'm not attacking all the way down at the bottom groove, it feels like the car wants to just turn right into the retaining wall on the outside.
The checkered flag is flying. The race is over.
Alright, so that crash towards the beginning of it kind of messed me up. Ended up putting us back, starting 5th in the A main. So I'm going to go ahead and go one more notch loose. Go run to 75% loose. See what kind of difference that makes. Now, of course, later on I will be doing custom setup and something, doing custom setups, trying to fine tune. See, I got off throttle way too late coming into the turn there. Right there, I let off the throttle right at the start-finish line, and that seemed almost perfect. You can see right below my face cam there, got my my record time, the best time that I've ran so far, I think was my qualifying lap at 15:105. So far, the A main here. Granted, we're only about 3 laps in, but my best lap right now, I've only ran a 15.810. Oh, that was a 15.677. First place here is just checking out. I don't have a prayer. There's a hump in the center of the turn right there. Kind of feels like it breaks it into 2 different lines. And I was catching that hump right there and just could not go any further to the bottom. Right there, off throttle, way too late. Oh, getting squirrely. I got to back way out, take a whole lot of speed out of it. We're going to get the caution. Pack them back up.
The leader brings them down towards the line.
We're going to go green here.
Green is out and they come roaring to the line.
Get a good restart on them. Jump out to an early lead. Obviously, we're immediately contested. Still coming off. I think I'm getting overexcited or something like that, and I'm coming off throttle way too late.
Slide drop out there. The passing and the intensity is just incredible.
I got to kind of chill out, relax myself,
The track is really moving up
and just
tonight.
run a rhythm. Don't worry about racing the other cars. Oh, we're hung up. We're hung up. I was completely off the gas and turning to the right. These front fenders were just hung together. And I am having a hell of a time. I just cannot make the car stick on the bottom. I'm coming in with way too much speed. I'm not letting off, I'm not coming off throttle when I need to. There we go. That's a little bit better. Came off throttle about right for that turn.
Wow, that was a great lap.
There we go. That's a little bit lower than I want to. That's technically not the track.
And with that lap, the race is half over.
Actually pulled the brake a little bit on entering that turn there. Trying to run as clean as I can. A little bit of a bump and run there. A little bit too much rotation right there, coming out of 4. Right there, got her to set pretty nice. I don't know what happened. Car went tight coming into 3 right there. It did not want to properly rotate and set up for the turn. There we go. That's a nice set right there.
And we're down to just 10 to go.
Last 10 to go. Oh, that's a nice set right there. She just glided around that turn very well. I know a lot of people, if you're not familiar with dirt racing, then you're probably not going to quite understand. But a lot of people are going to tell you, well, you may hear from time to time, you need to slow down to go faster. And that is definitely the case in these cars. You 100% are going to have to come off the throttle a lot earlier than the other cars, it seems. Slow down to come into the corners, and that is going to make you faster overall. Alright, we're coming into some lap traffic here. That's going to make things a little bit sticky. Oh, get into situations like this. Oop, I had to blurp on the throttle a little bit, keep from running over the rear end of Zaborski there. set in a little too hard. I drifted up a little bit more than I wanted to for that turn. Coming around. Oh, gonna give them a bump in the rear. That's alright. We're gonna run right underneath them right here. For not the cleanest pass, but a fairly clean pass. Come on, lap cars, get up out of the fast lane. So I'm starting to get the feel of it a little bit better. That's one. I mean, that's going to be one of the biggest things, is just getting comfortable with your on throttle and off throttle time.
2 laps left.
Ooh. I actually had to over-rotate a little bit to take some of the speed out to make that corner properly. So I don't know what happened. I stayed on throttle a lot longer than I needed to.
And there's the checker. They hang on.
There we go.
Congratulations to the entire team. And here they are, the official results.
So that is our first race in late models. Just give you guys a little bit of a look of how things go, how these cars work, how they handle. And this is also my first experience with them. That's it. Just wanted to give you guys a quick look at the new DLC update, Dirt Late Models for Tony Stewart's All-American Racing. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, do all those cool things. And love you guys, and I will see you on the next video.